Alright, welcome back YouTube to A Programmer Plays Somber Echoes. In our previous episode, we did some more exploring. We got the spear recall. We also got our second lantern. Ooh, okay, so that's a security wall. I hit the wrong button. Dashed through them when I meant to. Okay. Alright, we're doing poorly there. Not gonna lie. Could have gone much smoother, but we survived. I was saying something and it is completely gone. Whatever it is, lost. That was not the ideal way to do that. Okay. Taking a lot of damage here. Yep, a lot of damage. Goodness. Alright, we're gonna backtrack right back to where we just were and, you know, do the thing. Alright, let's see if we can do better in this hallway this time. I think so. Yeah, I'd say that's much better. Oh, that is actually tight. The zap reflecting. That's way more generous in terms of timing windows, since all you really gotta do is be pointed in the right direction. Oh, I genuinely expected that thing to die in one hit. Alright, yeah, that thing died in one hit, so I think that the Arbiter is like 4 times more powerful than the sword, which feels crazy. At least 4 times. Nice. Love a rest spot. Flash fast travel. Alright, so that's presumably going to connect to Hephaestus's forge. This gonna connect over to this. So let's actually go to Hephaestus's forge first. That seems wise. Oh, literally did not even see that guy. Alright, we need to not be here. Wow, holy shit, we got wrecked. Shouldn't judge me so hard. Okay, no thank you, no thank you. Wow, he just comes after you, huh? That tracks. They sound so much like cats. It's honestly a little weird. Orange. Oh, nice little shortcut. Another couple statues. Huh. Kind of expecting to find a button for that door, but nice. Alright, Hephaestus's forge. Oh.
Eagerly, he retrieved the pieces she had found and swiftly started working.
Okay.
Dismissively, he waved his hand. This work was delicate, and distractions were a hindrance.
Okay. So this is where we bring the stuff, but it is ultimately no benefit to visit him early. It doesn't seem.
Automated security measures in place.
Weird that that's still locked.
Please restore power to the district. Guilty chamber to negate.
That's okay. Not like we wasted our time. Open some shortcuts, all that good stuff. We will, though, rest again, because we did take some damage. And now we'll continue to the right. Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo. He's fine. really need to hit those with the spear before I start swinging at them. Just I'm taking so much damage that I shouldn't be. Gosh, I aimed so low there. Ooh, we can reflect their grenades back. That's good to notice. Crocodile? Even animals have been twisted in and monsters by the nocturne imbalance. I just stood there and watched it come to me. I was just like, huh. Grenade. Excellent. There we go. So that's that one-way door opened. A nice crystallized favor for me. I feel like I need to go that way. It's just an alternate route that's fine. It looked a little suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Alright, nano bronze alloy, a bronze alloy used for upgrading the Arbiter. Cool. What do we think that upgrade's going to be? Ooh, and a fast travel point that takes us somewhere, question mark? Money please. Alright, cool, so now we can upgrade this. Now I will say, one downside of this whole, like, you get a distinct material for each different thing, like, I'm pretty okay with that. And the existence of money as a secondary thing to sort of encourage you to make choices is also good. I don't, because I've got so much money, like, we're sitting on 1,756 monies. There's really not a choice happening here. Like, there's a choice happening here the same way that in Final Fantasy X you have the sphere grid and you're making choices in there. The only real choice is, are you choosing not to engage with the upgrades available to you? Because here, like, I've got a material that I can only use here, and I've got a material that I've got so much of that it effectively doesn't matter. So the only choice I'm really making is, do I choose to, yes, increase this weapon or not? And the same will be true for all of these. Like you guys have seen, every time we get a new material, the next rest area we get to, we upgrade immediately. Because it's not really a choice. We're not getting a material and going, ooh, do I want to use that on the spear or do I want to use that on the shield? They're separate materials, so there's no choice. But let's see what we're getting. Arbiter's Flurry. Press the attack button right after impact to instantly perform another strike. Alright, let's see if we can do that. So, alright, it doesn't seem like we can chain it infinitely. It's all, you can do it one extra time, but still, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. 3 more of those and we'll get a nice little upgrade. And now we're here, wherever here is, Dendrology. To be clear, like, us not having a ton of, like, choices to make with the upgrades is not, like, some terrible design failing or anything. It's just one of those things that, you know, you notice after a while. Wow. Alright, those guys had my number. That was oof. Put me back in, coach. We can do so much better. Huh, interesting. Do they have weak points? The fact that that died like from one spear to the forehead makes me think that maybe they have weak points. Right, and so now we've connected here. Interesting. So we could have, way back in the day, instead of going this way, we could have instead gone down to this, and that would snap us to here. Could we have then? No, there was a one-way door here, wasn't there? Or maybe it was here? I think it was here. We couldn't have, like, worked our way backwards there, but still, interesting. Whoa, what the? Oh, we've seen you before. And you went down like a bitch. Getting a little faster to just go ahead and pull out the spear, and it's working out for me. Nocturne has entered the district through all available openings. The fauna and flora are violently reacting to it. Their size and offensive abilities are massively enhanced. I need to keep observing and recording. Yeah.
Relieved and grateful, he smiled. His gratitude he extended. Far up the district, an ancient tree Harmonia would visit. Under the old branches, she would sit, and hours spent in meditation.
I'm curious, does this particular survivor always point at this particular thing, or is it the 6th survivor that points at that thing? Or some other system? I don't know. It could be a lot of things. I will say the shadows that I myself cast are a little spooky. Alright. That's fine. Like, especially in this area where we've got, like, a lot of themes and stuff that are close to our character. As we get closer, you know, they get cast on objects and do interesting things. Like, we can see the shadow from this shelf in front of me getting twisted into the foreground, which is cool. I like it. But every once in a while, you kind of startle yourself because you're like, what the fuck is that? And then it's nothing. Come on down. I'm seeing more of the nocturne walls. Kind of all over. We do not have the ups for that, though this is our only choice at the moment. More memories. We're picking up a lot of memories, I feel like. Artemis has gone missing. Her last communication mentions reaching the Valera Culture Labs and to try and power up the shuttle. I hope she makes it so that we can all escape. Otherwise, we will need to send a team to check on her, if anyone is left by that point. Oh, I fucked it. Go, excellent. So rest. A lot of security doors here that I'm able to easily circumvent. Interesting that those, like, there's a couple of pixels of empty space there. I can't believe that this spear one-shots them. Okay. Artemis?
Battling an enemy out of sight, the figure held her bow true, despite the grave injuries and wounds evident on her form. As if speaking to himself, Hephaestus muttered, "These scenes once came to him as dreams, and haunted him to sculpt them."
Alright. Memory stirs the huntress. Long forgotten memory stirs in Odestria's mind. Ooh. I wonder if those feed into this. Yeah, so like here we go. We can see that here. Interesting. I really like this system of having the story as a node graph. It's very clever. And I'm betting is actually going to help a lot of people. Right. Alright, so we're back here, which which we haven't been to in a while. Low-key can't believe it that worked out like that. Oh, spear, come back. Thank you. Did that help me at all? Care about that? Does the Arbiter have an AoE or is it just an axe? So it does have an AoE, I think. That blue circle, but it doesn't seem like a huge AoE. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those things that gets upgraded. And I guess we could like look at the upgrade screen and just find out ahead of time, but I'm lazy. Definitely one of those scenarios where like you don't. Oh, okay. That's going the other way. It's fine. We've got 2 lanterns, so it doesn't matter. You don't have a clear and present use for the Arbiter, then better off just swinging your sword so that you got more reactive time. Alright. Nice little owl on there. Presumably for Athena, do we think? Whoa. We're leaving a lot of cash behind, but honestly, like I don't feel a huge need for it since, as we discussed earlier, we've got more cash than we can use right now. Those are both flowing this way. Is maybe not what I would prefer them to do, but that's okay. We can just do that. Do we want to go up here? Yes, probably. Yeah. So what we're actually going to do, though, to do that, a little fast travel. Alright, that did not work out very well for me. right there is just a little too slow to get out when I'm just like jumping into enemies. Those little cat head crab things, so I'm better off with my sword until I clear them out a little bit. Alright, we can finally see what this is. I was about to be just incredibly disappointed. Hello? A big old turret? No, thank you. Yeah, this does have great ambience. I agree. Whoa. I actually quite like the way that that felt like it went into the foreground. Hold on. Okay, well that one went into me, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, so we opened this, but boy, that wasn't actually that useful because this can only be opened by going through this tunnel above it. And this is a one-way door. There's no benefit to me being in this room. Let's see. Could explore this. And I could, I do believe, shall. As we'll rest. Buff the rest of the way. Do. Alright. Can't really do much there. I beefed it. There we go. What do we think? Left or up? Go up. Oh. Another miss. Oof. Ruinous. Wow. I don't mean to do that. Good enough. I'm about to say, how are you not dead? Okie dokie. Oop. Oop. Alright, excellent. Another save point. We take those all day. I do enjoy these like little scenes they've got in the background. This game's going for more depth than a lot of 2.5D games go for. It's nice. You're kidding. Alright. Here's the boss fight for the episode. Bird. Oh. Bird was having none of it. Whoa. Alright, so far this is off to a terrible start. Bird is not interested in my spear, which is terrible news for me. I'll be honest, not real sure how to even fight that boss. Try again, just to see if there's something obvious that I missed. Okay, not that. I think what we need to do is parry it, and then we'll be okay, but... I'll be honest, I'm not really feeling it right now. That's 3 deaths in very quick succession. Let's look elsewhere. Did we? Yeah, we did not sufficiently explore that spot. So let's hop over here. Like, I would love to get an upgrade to like my shield, either to like make it a little more forgiving in terms of the timing or something. A little more health might help in that boss, but honestly I don't super think so. It felt more like that's a come from the other side situation. Coming from over here. Yeah, I think the reason I was struggling on that boss is purely because I'm bad at the parries, so doing other stuff probably will help with that. Interesting that the fast travel only works within whatever region you're in. Presumably as a way to just keep players from bouncing all over the world. I don't know how much that'll actually keep players from doing that, but, you know, sure. Ooh, one-way door there, huh? That's actually very unfortunate for me. I reach that. Bird. Fine. I'm a little surprised by this, actually. I would have thought that coming back here with double jump would work out in my favor, and it has not. Okay, that's fine. I say double jump, double lantern. You guys know what I mean. So now, with double jump in this region, feeling like we could maybe do this. So let's... fast travel to here. Rest, because we are down a heart. No, this thing is blocked up. I forgot that it was blocked up. Slightly confused about that being blocked up, actually, the more I think about it. Huh. Huh. So, let's see. Don't think we can get through this even with double jump. Could do this, though. Think. I see that Nick's wall there that they're not noting. Can't fool me. That's locked. But over here, grab this. Nice. So a little bit closer to another one of those. Because what we would do, we would like jet up and then jet over and like, okay, but now we still need to jet up and over again, so that would really help us. Section looks good. This might actually be a thing. Check it out. I've somehow already forgotten where I was just eyeballing here. Probably nothing, but yeah. No, we're gonna just take another eyeball at this place. Just to be thorough. Yeah, so that's the tube. Alright, so that... Huh. The pickup there, the one-way door facing the wrong way. There must eventually be some way of, like, dealing with the security thingies. Unless I've already got a way of dealing with them and I'm just stupid. They seem pretty invincible. Okay. There are some slight spots up here. Probably hold a secret. Y'all can't see it, but I'm looking at my mini-map a lot. Very sneaky. Another one of these golden ones. So yeah. This is almost certainly going to be some sort of like aether thing in order to break through the Nyx gates. Cool.
A sliver of hope in her returned. Her gratitude she extended. In whispers, she recounted how after the necklace had been fractured, a meek, pious, and gentle man had morphed into the Phoenix.
All right. that's that. What did I just... Must have been the exit that I for sure done too. Go here. Now from here, double checking myself before I say something that's correct. Breakable wall, right? Let's do that real quick. That's just me rushing. Alright, so nothing good there, but still. Breakable wall broken. Really feels like I should revisit this spot. Alright, we still can't actually break through that. That's okay. Alright, microphone. Well, let's check this out. Nice. Woof. That could have gone a little smoother. Alright. One-way door? Really? Huh. Quite surprised by that. Feels like there should be a way to get to that, but I'm not seeing it. Huh. I do enjoy the follow-up attack. Not that I do it a whole lot, but it is good. Alright, so this is where we got double jump from. Let's see. Here. Yeah, breakable. Cool. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Nice. Happily take that one. Another next fragment. Cool. Checking around for breakable walls. Now we're here. Progress. Oi. Another one
Still
of them.
shaken by Poseidona's tragic end, his gratitude he extended. Even in old age, that man's mind was sharp. The feebleness of Nocturne he could see. He desperately tried to warn them.
Right. 8 survivors. I want to do that? I don't know that I do. My door, though. And so maybe I do want to do that. Alright, that went fairly okay. And picked up a necklace piece. Another survivor. A look of terror in her eyes.
Her gratitude she extended. One that they once called Antinor. On himself experimented. Nocturne infused his every cell. He turned into a monster.
Yeah, we saw him. He was fairly monstrous. Ooh, nanoled alloy. Used for upgrading the spear? Hell yeah. Man, this is Upgrade City. Holy cow. There we go. More health. That's another 4 hits from some things. Favor here. Gotta be just like right on top of a save, right?
This figure seemed to recoil from a force unseen. His mind was under attack. A crown of seashells lined his brow. His hand loosely wrapped around a trident. And as Adrestia took all the details in, his blight became painfully obvious. The vacant stare, his faltering stance, his grimace of despair. The memory of this poor soul was forcibly being erased.
Oof. Alright. The memory stirs, the seafarer. A long-forgotten memory stirs in Adestria's mind. Alright. Tell you guys what. Let's end this YouTube recording here. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye!